What's going on, Ophiuchus? How are you guys? I hope and pray you're well out there. Welcome to Ophiuchus and me. I appreciate you guys for stopping by and being here with me today. It is the 3rd of October, 2025, and it is 12:51 a.m. And it's time for reading old and new. I appreciate all of you guys. I hope you like, hope you stay, hope you enjoy the reading. And if you are new, I do Oracle, I do Index, I do 3 decks of Tarot, okay? And I'm going to use the Alchemy Elementals to get an Oracle today. Alright, it's already October, guys. Amazing, right? And I don't want to go to sleep yet. Maybe I'm feeling the effects of the full moon that's approaching, the super moon, full moon, harvest moon. Yeah. So, however the case, hope you guys are all well out there and using all of your great energy for greatness. All right, here we go. Let's get us a card here. $85 at the bottom. Emotional. Some of us may be a little emotional. That equals to a 13. Breaks down also to a 4. The moon does control or regulate or have something to do with our emotion. Okay, that one wanted to fall. Oh, how pretty. Number 11. Fire, wildfire, and star. I've had this one before. 29 also equals to an 11. Water, spring, and moon. And now here at the bottom, we have number 40. Water, waterfall, and earth. It's like I've had this one before. This deck is so large. I want some like new energy. Let's see what else comes out with it. I'm not saying that I will have the same exact reading though, but you know, something is evident there with the moon. And we had number 11 that flew out with the lion, and 9 and 2 equals to an 11 also. $47, $64. That equals an 11. That equals a 10 and 8. Okay, interesting. Oh, okay. Perfect, I guess, huh? So, that one wanted to come out. Wow, now look here at the bottom. 33. Water, lake, and moon. That is so pretty. I just want to take it just because it's so pretty. Oh, it's a lot of moon right, and this one right after also. So the water is very prominent here, because you know the moon controls the tides. They're pretty hearts. This is our first card though, 29. Okay, water, spring, moon. And I said, oh, I just want some extra energy. These two just came out after. They were just so pretty. Water, lake, moon, water, waterfall, moon, water, waterfall, earth. So these are all water, moon, water, moon, water, moon. A spring, a lake, and a waterfall. So you have two waterfalls and one spring, and now this is earth. So heaven and earth, you know. Moons in the heavens, and I mean to a certain degree, it's in space or whatever, however, but I'm gonna keep these two, okay? Let me I just thought these were really pretty. So they came right after, so the energy of the moon is really, really prominent right now. So you could be 37, 33, 29, 40. Born on the 6th, or the 4th, or the 11th, or the 2nd, or the 1st with 37. Okay. I just thought those were pretty. I'm not going to read from all of them. I'll read from these two. Okay. So let's get started here. Water, spring, moon, page 43. And then waterfall, earth, 54. Okay, so this one. Actually, they're kind of short. So let's, you know what? Why not? Let's just read them. I always do stuff like this. Okay, water, lake, and moon, 47. And then 51. Okay, so let's read this one first. It says, there is a special essence that can only be found in the depths. By venturing beneath the surface and by braving the unknown that awaits us there, we cultivate an expanded sense of awareness that gives rise to new thoughts, fresh feelings, and profound understandings. These enhanced perceptions magnetize the essence of awakening, gifting us the ability to tap into new skills, extrasensory powers, and magic. You are emerging from the depths, my dear. Allow the energy of renewal to expand your perceptions and to heighten your sensitivities. You are awakening to your spiritual powers. New heights, greater expanses, and fresh magic are here for you now. Be still, move slowly, and allow yourself to integrate and to synthesize the divine treasures that you have gathered. Okay. So tap into the heightened abilities that you may be sensing or receiving or whatever it is. Feel it, receive it, and yeah, expand. Okay. Things are definitely changing around us every day, okay? So here's our second card. And it says, there is a time for solitude, just as there is a time to commune with others. Your tribe is calling you to join in their revelry. Revelry. I've never even heard that word before. I promise you I haven't. Okay, hold on a second. Let me find this word. Revelry. Okay, revelry is noisy. Okay, boisterous. Okay, and celebration, often drinking. All right. So anyhow, revelry. Your tribe is calling you to join into their celebration, their festivities, their drinking, or whatever, however. All right. Now is the time for you to ground into the collective spirit that nourishes the individual spirit. Your soul is longing to be fed by the company of others and to sink deeply into the unfolding of love's true bounty. You see, there are many kinds of love. There is love of self and love of spirit, just as there is love of nature and love of beauty. But there is nothing quite like the love that is shared between friends and family. When we spend time with those we cherish, we amplify each other's beings in profound ways. It's not just about you, my love. Your tribe is just as well served by your time with them as you are theirs. Okay. So, yeah, you could be all tapped in the spirit in your own space and all this and all that, but come down to earth too from time to time and, you know, give, receive, however, whatever. Okay. Wherever your tribe is, whoever your tribe consists of. Okay, now we have here this card. It says, we earthlings perceive the moon by way of the sunlight reflecting off its surface, just as shamans gather visions and insights from the moonlight reflected upon the lakes and the rivers. It is time to pause and reflect, dear one. Step into stillness and rest there, contemplating all that has been and all that you aspire to be. The deeper you are willing to delve into yourself, the more insights you will discover. Don't get stuck into the distractions of the outside world. Now is the time to go inside. So it's a little bit of both, right? Allow your attention to take the shape of the moon as your innermost being becomes the waters upon which it is reflected. Can you sit patiently in the silence and allow the insights to make themselves known and to guide you on your journey? This is the last one here. It says, they're called emotions for a reason, babe. They are energy in motion, which means they need to move. When we repress our emotions, stuff them down, and pretend like we're not having them, we create stagnation in the body and in the spirit and in the collective intelligence. Holding on to emotional discord creates imbalances in our character, and limits our ability to perceive and access the possibilities that are available to us. Release the energy that you are holding inside so that you can propel yourself beyond the fragmentation and beyond the stagnation into the truth. Feelings are never wrong and feelings are never bad. So don't go judging them. Just feel them. Allow them to flow through the entirety of your being and see how the beauty of this simple, honest act of expression creates expansion in your whole life. Yeah, so just be you, be magical, sit in your stillness, feel all the greatness, tap into all of your powers and magic, stay aligned with the Most High, YHWH always, and don't forget your tribe, okay? So, here we are, guys. Now let's grab a couple of these here index cards and see what we get. Thank you for being patient. 16 minutes worth of reading and talking. Okay. But yes, emotions. We are full of them. Don't repress. Don't hold back. Let them flow. Feel them. Express yourself. Yeah, get out, go have a drink or two. Just not too many, Restrain yourself there. Control yourself there. Alright, here we go. Life is good. Okay. You are a model or one in the making. Beautiful, beautiful. You are there, huh? Some beautiful features. Uh-huh. So devoted to this love forever. Beautiful. Okay. Fire, fire, fire. Leo, Sag, Aries. We are, familiar with the fire sign of things. We were known as the Sagittarians, most of us, right? So, right, most of all of us. I mean, for the most part, unless you resonated with Scorpio or something, but like the tail end of it. OMG. Celibate at this time. Take it easy on yourself. It will be all right. Yeah, just sit and, yeah, be still from time to time. Let things come to you. If you just allow yourself to sit still for a second. You have children. Could be a Libra significant to you. You're so low key. Okay. So now let's get these cards spread out so we can read them, see them, and do the tarot. Okay, guys. Here we go. Let's get started for real now. Alright. It's the best feeling. Shine. Naturally beautiful. Not to be trusted. Life is a quest. Every single time I do videos and then I look at my goodness, it's so nerve-wracking. Like, it doesn't look that bad when I look at it, and then I look at it in the camera and it's like, oh my, like, that looks crazy. Like, just too much nail polish or something going on. I don't know. It's insane looking. Forgive me. Okay. Neon green. Still looks so crazy. Guess that's what I get for like messing with my cuticles so much too. It's like random, but it is what it is. It's all good. So we have here, my daughter drew this. You're just special. You're a special individual, okay? Superstar. Fate is the reason here. They smell so good. Telling you I'm freaking out over this. It's like, looks so crazy to me. Usually I can get over stuff like that. But it's like I just painted them and I don't know, guys. Just looks so crazy to me. I know you guys are like, is she really tripping on her nail right now? Yes, I am. Okay. Refocus. Feel free to be you 100%. Yeah, and I am right now, okay? Not playing no games. Gaining control over the situation. Music and me. Too good to be true. Live in a luxury apartment. Someone tried to intimidate you. Needy, clingy energy. Period.com. Nothing else. International vibes. Museum. You woken up by nature, like the birds and or rain or something. Timid hearted. You could be a vlogger. In a perfect world, they are in necessary phases and steps at this time. Royal DNA, bloodline. Here's our only song card, I believe. Jill Scott. Take a long walk, sip some lemonade, take clothes off and relax in the shade and just breathe. Wildlife conservationists. Breathe. Exceeded your expectations. Someone's name starts with the letter S. Sammy Smith. I don't know. Oh, right. Sam Smith. Interesting. Maybe you like that artist. I'm overly concerned with your life. Entertain is what you do. Many memories. No love lost. No hurt feelings. Get serious about that business. You're an artist. Add a new piece to your wardrobe. Someone's name starts with the letter I. Ian, Ingrid, Isaac. You could be seeing 111 a lot. Your sister is important to you. Falling right underneath S. Sister, sis. Ride or die. Maybe she's your ride or die. Nobody can take away nothing that God gave you. Here's your angel numbers everywhere. CEO, Chief Executive Officer. Would you like to go? Someone's name starts with the letter T. Timothy, Taylor, Tiffany, Tom. They tried calling you, but you rejected the call. It's a test from God. Could be lucid dreaming right now. Invest more time. Hospital worker. You've come too far to turn back now. Major growth here. Elementary school teacher. Name starts with the letter O. Oscar, Omar, Ophelia. God has placed you in a special place. Olivia. Healing is required. Go within for the answers. Science is your favorite subject. donate to a special cause. Been around the world, international vibes, right? Your energy is unmatched because you've been so many places and something is highly forbidden. Okay. Wow. Let me get 3 of these cards here. And then let's get started. At the bottom we have deception. So wolves in sheep's clothing. That's like everywhere. So, you could be experiencing a lot of, or realizing a lot of that around you in the environment, or just something. And maybe you're trying to figure out exactly how to express how you feel about that, or something, with the moon and all this expression and letting it flow, and trying to tap into self, sitting still to find the answers, so on and so forth. Getting with your people to kind of take a little load off for a minute and not think about it at all. So I have here the Lover's card. Love. Love could be anything, right? What it said in here, Judgment. Okay. Falling underneath, not to be trusted and too good to be true in a perfect world. The Deception. Who do you love? Life is a quest, for sure. Spontaneity. So you're all about the adventure of things. Neon greens. Life is a quest. And then here, honesty, number 11, which was our first, 29 equals to 11. So being honest with yourself, being honest with your emotions, just the opposite of deception, right? So you're tapping in with yourself so deep. You're tired of the lies around you. And speaking with that, I'm going to grab this one because the truth is just speaking. Wants to speak while they're with the lovers, okay? Which is your first card here. So, what will you choose? Who will you choose? Does it speak to you? I don't know. Let's see what we get, guys. Let's see where this is going. Spontaneity. You flow. You're letting it flow. You're there for the party. Don't be tardy for the party. She's not. She looks like she's pregnant too. She go party. She has her mask ready. It's the face of some bird. I'm not too sure which bird. Maybe you know. But bird's eye view, being able to see something for what it is. Um, she has this fiery red color hair too, so she's walking with her, I guess that's a cheetah. Uh, Forgive me if it's a different cat. But however the case, let me see, hold on a second. Let me look up cheetah. Okay, so cheetah spirit totem means swiftness, focus, agility, encouraging, decisive action, strategic thinking, pursuit of goals with speed and grace. It may not be a cheetah. Could be a leopard or a jaguar. I think it's more of a leopard now that I'm looking at the picture. Trying to make it out, but however the case, let's see what let's see what a leopard's spirit meaning is. Okay, so the leopard spirit meaning is power, strength, stealth, adaptability, independence, and strategic action. So it's really like I got strategic from both of them. Um, so being, like I said, with some bird's eye view, like, I don't know, with the spontaneity, just like you keeping your eye on something, but you know exactly which way you want to move. Um, what do you get from it? I don't know. But however the case, let's see what these cards tell us. Could probably look at the book and get a better understanding of what that card is trying to say or what animal that is. But however the case, let's go. We have here the Page of Swords. So you could be learning some new things, or people are trying to figure out what's going on with you, or checking on you, or trying to call you to see, or you're making phone calls, or trying to see what's going on with your people, or not too sure, but let's see what else. I'm looking into something. I don't get the someone spying on you or anything like that. So the first two, I have the Moon and the Queen of Pentacles. underneath this making a choice about love. So are you making a choice? What is your love going to be? Or what are you focused in on? Is it just your money? Or how you make your money? Or it's just a earth sign? We do have earth here. Capricorn, Taurus, or Virgo. And then here with the judgment, you have here Three of Swords. So some things have been hurtful in the past. You have to walk away from certain things because they weren't serving you. But for the moon to be the first card that comes out underneath this Lovers card, something may not be obvious or hidden. Now, if you're talking about love of an actual person, right? Like, okay, you may not see a earth sign that loves you, or there's some earth sign that's keeping something hidden, or that wants to choose you. And the judgment card is you've been hurt plenty of times, or in love, or they hurt you. No, it has to. I mean, lovers is making a choice, so either this person someone's choosing you, or you're deciding to, but it's not. You haven't told them. You know, you're keeping it to yourself about how you feel about this person. But underneath judgment and for, all these ascensions that you have and understanding of things is because of the things that you go through, right? So you've been hurt in love, and that's what allowed you to ascend and grow. And I guess then to the spontaneity, keep things spontaneous. Can't get the word out. I'm supposed to be going to sleep so I can get up and go to work in the morning. But I wanted to do this reading. So, however the case. So now I have here Four of Pentacles and Judgment. So Four of Pentacles is being secure enough in your own space, or trying to hold on to something, right? To the Judgment. Like you're secure in whatever career you do. And that is what it is at this time. So yeah, I think that you're more so just focused on your bag. You're in your emotions and things like that when it comes to a breakup that you've maybe recently had. And you're kind of trying to just let all these emotions and things just flow. Yeah, just breathe, just relax. Maybe your sister's your ride or die or something like that. Getting together with your sister or something like that. Have a good time to release some emotions, to allow things to flow and go. So maybe you can rebirth some new energies somewhere else, you know. Um, but yeah, there. This, I don't look at it now as anything that's just hidden. It's just the moon itself. You're just feeling all of these emotions of things. And in terms of what is it that it's not that you're in love with money or anything like that, but you're going to choose yourself at this time. You're just getting over some sort of breakup, but you're secure. You're holding on to what you know or what you have thus far. Hmm. Okay. Yeah, you work too hard to turn back. Now, major growth to the Two of Wands in reverse. So yeah, you're in the now. You're not trying to necessarily choose a route or what route should I take. You know, you're just taking it in day by day with the Knight of Pentacles, knowing that there's no need to rush anything. Knight of Swords. Started off with the Page of Swords and deception. So yeah, people were lying to you, you went within, you chose self, breakups, this, that, trying to figure out who is really part of your tribe, who isn't part of your tribe. You're going to live in the now. You're not trying to figure out what options or roads you have in terms of you just chose yourself. And you're feeling out your emotions right now. And you're just focused on making sure that you stay solid. But with this Knight of Swords, there's something that you're anxious to say, I'm imagining. Maybe you want to close out some things all the way with someone. Or or maybe, you know, you haven't even been through the breakup, but there's some heartache here. And maybe you were looking into or trying to find out some information about somebody. You know, like were they lying with the deception? You know, like your heart is just telling you something. Your intuition was just telling you something, you know. And your heart, you know, got broken in a sense or something like that. But um like you're taking your time to approach the person about it or something here. Excuse me, with the Nine of Cups. That talks about being fulfilled. So before you get to the Ten of Cups. So like regardless of whatever a person did, I mean it hurts you. But you know how to keep yourself happy in a sense. Here with the Tower. So yeah, like it hasn't completely fallen apart yet, but something you found out something, you're not feeling something. Somebody was lying to you. Yeah, you're the star. Like, it fell in my lap, I'm not gonna take it, but you know that you are special here with the Shine card, the Star card. Um, you're extremely special. And whoever tried to hurt you, well, their fault. Yeah, you're very special. And you're going to get ready to expose them in some type of way here. Now at the bottom you have 9 of Wands. And that talks about just your overall determination. You're not a quitter, okay? You don't give up easily, but I think that's on yourself, you know? Someone's playing around, doing whatever with, and you're playing around with you or playing around, just however, you're not going to tolerate that. You're going to, not playing no games. You're going to rise up and above that, you know. It says here, no love lost, no hurt feelings. Like, it bothered you. The breakup, when you're giving your all. But the judgment of it is, like this person is not going to shake your foundation. You know, you're happy either way. Now you're just living in the moment. Like again, it was a test from God. Hmm. Okay, let's see what these cards say. 3 of Cups, 7 of Wands. So you put in a lot of work, but yeah, you're in your own space right now with the 3 of Cups. Like I said, you could be going out, finding time to go spend with friends, family, to get your mind off of the breakup or whatever. Trying to find the right time to say whatever it is that you need to say. Healing, is still required, in a certain way, just so you can get rid of the energy, But it's not going to, like I said, stop your shine. You're still going to keep moving forward. Second deck, guys, appreciate you so very much for being here with me today on Ophiuchus and me. Come back and rock it here with me anytime, guys. I really do appreciate you, your time and energy. Thank you, thank you, thank you. If you're still with me right now, I love you guys. Appreciate you guys. Thank you so very much. Like, share, comment, and subscribe, please. And thank you. And of course, only if you like. You have here Knight of Wands at the bottom. And it talks about, full throttle action, doing things your way, maybe a little bit flirtatious, so on and so forth. So maybe, just maybe, that's how you're feeling right now. Little froggy, it's Friday. Enjoy yourselves. Be safe. Page of Pentacles. Manifestations. Holding up the moon. So you're like, I'm going to invest in myself. After someone has put, their swords all up in my back here, 9 of Swords, betrayed me and so on and so forth. 6 of Cups. It may have even been someone that you have known for a while. 6 of Swords. To the King of Cups, water sign, Pisces, Scorpio, Cancer, to the 9 of Wands again. So yeah, or even, you're doing you. And maybe trying to find the right words to say to this person. because you have found out some information that they were lying to you, betraying you, or something like that. But whichever way it goes, you're going to be fine. The Six of Swords going into a space of calm, smooth sailing, right on top of the Nine of Cups. You are secure within your own self. And if this person was a water sign that you were with that betrayed you, you're not going to stop giving up on yourself. So, what in goodness gracious? Hey. So, anyhow, now here at the bottom, Three of Wands. You're not gonna never give up on yourself. You see, with that bird's eye view, you can see ahead. You move strategically, you move how you move gracefully. You're strong. Okay, ready to make a new start, new beginning without this person. This is the last deck, guys. Ten of Swords. Okay, so it was 9. Maybe one more extra thing. They lied, you know. You're like, okay, this is just too much. Now you're gonna have to deal with what I'm about to dish out, which was that Ace of Swords, you know, the truth. You're not gonna keep on, you know, telling me these lies and, yeah, just playing me for dumb. Not happening. Not at all. The Moon. You are understanding that things do come to the light, you know. Whatever type of deception, darkness will be exposed one way or the next, and judgment will be called on those that do wrong. Okay, because all they are doing is lying, their deception. Seven of Swords, Eight of Swords, and having you worrying in your mind and this and that when your intuition was trying to talk to you all along. Now, Five of Cups coming out in reverse. You probably gave this person chance after chance after chance, thinking that they were your everything because of that Six of Cups that we saw over here. Maybe you know you knew them for a while, but they were just playing you. It was definitely a test from God. They were your test. And gave you nothing but burden. So when you finally set all of that down, oof, and let it literally just die out, that's when you ascend and tap in. Okay, and so judgment, yeah, because they they played around with you, your energy, your heart, and you're very strong. You know, that tiger, that cat, whatever it is, cheetah, whatever it walks with you, that strength, you know, you have it. You're not going to allow someone to bring you down. Okay, so like you have the Moon twice here, you have Judgment twice here, and Judgment was somewhere over here too. Yeah, judgment 3 times. Yeah, judgment, judgment, judgment. The moon twice. So definitely this moon is gonna be a very powerful one. So things that are no good, that don't need to be, let them go. You're finding out information because you're supposed to. It came to you or something like that. Maybe you did have to look a little bit, I don't know. But however the case, it came to the surface, it came to light. Okay, and now you're about to expose this person, you know. Um, maybe you get, like I said, you don't, maybe you feel like you don't need to rush through something or whatever, but um and maybe you don't, but you're just trying to gather all the right information or something. But their time has come to yeah, stop playing in your energy. Okay. So very interesting. So I'll see you guys next time. Take care. Bye bye.